Okay, everyone, we're going to make this one super quick because this game has been talked about ad nauseum since the beginning of Sunday night. As we all know, the Cowboys have been eliminated by the 49ers, and they now go on to face the Philadelphia Eagles in what can either be their penultimate game or final game of the season. This is going to be, as everyone's been saying, their toughest matchup to date, and that's pretty much true. Purdy, it wasn't spectacular against the Cowboys, but he got the job done. 19 of 29, 219 yards. Or 214, right around that mark though. If he can play like that again, all right, that's should suffice enough to keep them trouble free out of everything. It will come down to though, can he make a big play when necessary? Of course, that's what everyone keeps talking about. I do think though the Niners are going to have to rely heavily on their run game. It was stymied quite a bit by the Cowboys last week until the second half. Then that's when they started picking up quite a bit there, capping off with the McCaffrey touchdown run. That's not to say that the receivers didn't do their job. George Kittle, of course, made that acrobatic catch that it probably shouldn't have been a catch. He should have been absolutely been laid out there. But hey, that's what happens in games. People make the big plays. So this team definitely is capable of doing so. Of course, the Niners defense, I'm not worried about the front part of it. I think they will stop the rush. Even with Jalen Hurts being there on the Eagles, yes, he adds a little bit more dynamic to their running game. But I do think that the Niners will be able to still stifle it quite a bit. Maybe not as effective as they did against the Cowboys, though. Of course, the secondary is now going to be the biggest concern. Both games, you've had a receiver of 100 yards. I think this will be the trajectory again this week, given what they have there on the Eagles there. But it's just something you're going to have to get to Hurts first so we can get the ball off. The running game is going to have to be important. McCaffrey and Mitchell are going to have to be the double-headed Hydra, and if you could throw Mason in there for a couple things, maybe the triple-headed Hydra to keep that game going. Dallas did a good job, though, like I mentioned before, stymieing it. So if they're able to keep that going, though, I think they have a legit chance of doing this. This game is pretty much two juggernauts running at each other. The Eagles are favored by 2.5 because they're at home. I think that makes perfect sense. I do say, though, that the winner of this game is winning the Super Bowl. I am a big believer that defense wins championships, like a lot of people say. And these two defenses right now, to me, they can handle anything either team in the AFC has. Not to say the AFC teams are bad, of course. You can't be a bad team and make it to the championship game weekend unless, of course, you just happen to get lucky, which can occur. But generally speaking, 9 times out of 10, you're a good team. So, but this will be truly a big test here, and hopefully we are celebrating next week for a 2-week wait for the Super Bowl, and we'll see who it happens to be if that's the case. And if not, which of course we all hope it doesn't, we'll have to see what occurs there and see what we can take away from all the results of this. But thanks for this quick little recap, I guess, of the Cowboys game and just a quick preview of what's coming up this weekend. So I look forward to seeing you all next week, and take care and have a good evening. Stay faithful.